Well, happy Sunday everybody. Welcome back to another video, and it's a brand new year. I wish you all a very happy new year. Let's just all hope, pray and wish that not only 2022 but the forthcoming years also bring us something good and better than what we have seen in the last 2 years. I think we can all agree that we all and the world has seen enough and has been through enough, and what has been done cannot be undone, but let's just hope for a better future ahead of us. On that positive note, I thought what better way to start making New Year videos than by reviewing a skincare product for you guys. So in today's video, as you have already obviously seen from the title, I'm reviewing the Derma 25% Vitamin C Matte Face Moisturizer, which looks like this. And we've been using this for about maybe 2 months, if not more, and by we I mean me and my husband. We both are using this, and I think I can give you a pretty clear idea of what I think about this moisturizer. Is it worth replacing your regular vitamin C serum? Who should use it, who should not use it, what are the pros, what are the cons, and all of the great stuff. So without further ado, let's just dive into the video. So I'll straight away start with the packaging. So this is what the packaging looks like. Actually, it comes in an outer carton which looks like this, and I think the packaging is really nice. It's like a green and white bottle, and it just looks very soothing and refreshing to the eyes. This is a 30-gram vitamin C moisturizer, and it retails for 699 rupees. It has 2 years of shelf life, and apart from having 25% vitamin C, this also has ferulic acid and vitamin E in it, and also it does have SPF 20. I would however like to add that even though this has SPF 20, I do not think it is enough sun protection, and please do not skip your sunscreen, especially if you're going to step outside into the sun or you're going to expose your skin to direct sunlight. So please do not skip your sunscreen. The only situation where you can skip your sunscreen after applying this is जब आप घर पे रहने वाले हैं, आपके curtains drawn है और आप अपनी skin को किसी भी direct या indirect sunlight के सामने expose नहीं कर रहे हैं. Only that case, if you apply this, it is enough because it will give you just the amount of sunscreen you need when you are indoors. But when you are going to sit in front of a window or you have direct or indirect light coming onto your face, please do not skip your sunscreen. And that's why, to be on the safer side, just continue using your sunscreen, preferably SPF 50 with PA++++. Because this comes from the house of Derma, this does not have oil, it does not have parabens, it is SLS free, it is dye free. However, I would like to say that this is not silicone free or fragrance free. It has tons of silicone, and it also has fragrance in it. I wish that they would have made it fragrance free as well, so that it would have catered to everybody, who, even those people who do not like fragrances in their skincare, or who are allergic to the skincare, fragrance in skincare, or who just prefer to have a fragrance free skincare. But they have added fragrance, and it's the last in the ingredients list. This is what the bottle looks like. Now this is again like a plastic, very sleek, travel friendly bottle, and it has a pump out here, and the cap shuts very tight. The good thing about having a pump in this moisturizer as compared to having it in a jar form is that it has minimum exposure to air when you use the moisturizer. The only downside with this packaging I find is that इसमें ना पता नहीं चलेगा कि आपका ये moisturizer कब खत्म होने वाला है. जैसे हमारा भी खत्म होने वाला है. I can feel it. It's very light, but I don't know कब खत्म होगा. So you have to kind of make your judgment and get a backup of this moisturizer when you feel that it is going to get over. Let's talk about the ingredients now. The vitamin C that they have used here is L-ascorbic acid, and if you don't know what is L-ascorbic acid is the most potent and effective form of vitamin C. The other vitamin C forms that we are more familiar with, like the sodium ascorbyl phosphate, magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, or even the more popularly used E-ethyl ascorbic acid, are all derivatives of this L-ascorbic. They individually have their own properties, like their own benefits to the skin, but the most potent of all of this is the L-ascorbic acid. Because it is the most potent, it is also highly unstable. It degenerates like this, and therefore the brands, not many brands actually like to use L-ascorbic, just because it is so highly unstable. Very few brands will have L-ascorbic acid as their vitamin C. The other three that I have mentioned, the SAP, the MAP, and even E-ethyl ascorbic acid, they are more stabilized form of a vitamin C, and therefore they last longer. To stabilize this vitamin C, this L-ascorbic acid, you need to have some components. Derma has used vitamin E and ferulic acid to help stabilize this L-ascorbic acid. Now, not only do they help stabilize the vitamin C here, they also increase the efficiency and the antioxidant powers and the penetration powers of the vitamin C. So vitamin C, when combined with ferulic acid and vitamin E, increases its potency and its efficiency. And apart from these two components, this moisturizer also has sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, of course, if you know, it is used for plumping the skin, maintaining the moisture levels into the skin, and adding the suppleness into the skin. Apart from that, they have used a lot of silicones in this, in the form of dimethicone and dimethicone cross polymers and stuff like that. And you can feel the presence of silicone in this creams or moisturizers texture. The SPF 20 that they have used here is in the form of homosalate, and if I'm correct, it is a chemical sunscreen. They have also used phenoxyethanol as a preservative because they don't use parabens. So phenoxyethanol is what they have used as a preservative here. Those were all of the ingredients for you. Like I said, the texture of this moisturizer is very silicone-y. It's a white moisturizer, white colored moisturizer, and very, very, very silicone-y to touch. It's just like your silicone-based primers, and it goes on very smoothly onto the skin. It has a silicone feel, yes. The skin feels like silk, but very matte. So it is a true matte moisturizer. There is no hint of dewiness or glowiness onto your skin. It's a flat matte moisturizer, which can be a pro for somebody and it can be the con for somebody. So depending on your skin type, make your judgment and take your call whether this moisturizer is for you or is not for you. It's easy to blend. You need to apply it all over the face, and it's easy to blend. It doesn't have a lot of shine or a glow, like I said, because it's a very matte moisturizer. This should sit well under makeup, although personally I haven't used it under makeup, but अगर आप makeup लगाते हैं तो you can definitely wear this moisturizer because it is silicone based. It will help to even out your skin surface, and your makeup and your foundation should go on very, very smoothly. It's a light fading moisturizer. It doesn't feel like it's clogging my skin or anything like that, or my skin is not able to breathe. So on all those grounds, it's a great moisturizer. So let's talk now of the pros of this moisturizer. The very first pro of this moisturizer is that it has 25% of L-ascorbic acid, and that's the main reason why I actually bought this moisturizer. However, if you are absolutely new to vitamin C, you're just beginning your vitamin C journey, I would not recommend you to start with a 25% L-ascorbic. Please start with a lower percentage, say 5% of E-ethyl ascorbic or sodium ascorbyl phosphate or any other derivative of vitamin C. Start with the 5% and then move your way up. If you have been on vitamin C for some time and you want to up your percentage, but you have never used L-ascorbic, then I would suggest you to use a 20% L-ascorbic first, see how your skin is feeling about it, and then move to 25%, because L-ascorbic, like I said, is very potent, very effective, so it might not suit each and every person. Speaking of suiting everybody, do not use this if you are having a very, very, very sensitive skin or compromised skin or peeling skin, because it will lead to tingling or even burning sensation. And definitely do a patch test before you start using this on your face. The second pro is for those of you who are kind of lazy to do your skincare and do not want multiple steps. This is for you because this is a moisturizer. So it has hyaluronic acid and it has vitamin C. So basically it has two actives in one. So you get rid of using two serums if you're using them individually. So that is a great thing. Third is it's very, very travel friendly and plastic, sleek bottle. You can easily just throw this in your handbag even and go. So that's a very good thing. And because the cap shuts very tight, it's in a pump form, your vitamin C will not degenerate very fast. The vitamin C in this will have minimum exposure to the atmosphere or the air and therefore will not degenerate faster. And I have seen that. इस bottle को मेरे पास रखे हुए 2 months हो गए, शायद ज़्यादा ही हो गया होगा, लेकिन अभी भी वो उसी कंसिस्टेंसी और उसी कलर की है जो ऐसी फर्स्ट डे पे थी. इसके टेस्ट, स्मेल, टेक्सचर, कंसिस्टेंसी, कलर में कोई चेंज नहीं आया है, which means my vitamin C is still intact here. Next is that it has SPF 20, although like I have mentioned, SPF 20 is not just enough sun protection for our skin. So I would not advise you to skip your sunscreen, but still if you want to use it and you're not actually exposing your skin to any form of direct or indirect sunlight, then SPF 20 is kind of a decent sun protection for you. I wish that they could have given an SPF 30 or 40 in this, because SPF 20 is just pretty much useless. The cons are, it has fragrance. I don't know why they went ahead and added fragrance. I wish they wouldn't have done that, but yes, it does have fragrance, and it's a con for those of you who would love to buy this product but are not going to buy it just because of the presence of fragrance. So that's a con. The second one is that, I don't know, it just has a very weird, like a typical vitamin C taste. Now I don't eat this moisturizer, but जब आप इसको लगाते हैं, और if I'm eating something और उंगली जीभ पे touch हो गई, so that type feeling आती है. It's very 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 tangy, बहुत खट्टा taste है इसका. I don't know, is it just this? Because I haven't really experienced it in any of the vitamin C serums that I have been using, or any other skincare that I have been using. But this one, it will just make you feel that yes, you have a lot of vitamin C on your skin. So immediately after using this, I go wash my hands off, because I do not like to have it on my fingers. The third con for me is that the very same texture जिसके लिए ये बनी है, the matte silicone based texture, even though it is a matte, I do not like that silicone-y feel on my skin. I don't even use silicone based primers for this very same reason. I just prefer a more dewy moisturizer than a matte one. Now I know that I knew it's a matte moisturizer, even though and despite that I went ahead and bought it. But what I didn't know is that it'll be all based on silicones, and it just doesn't feel good on the skin. It moisturizes if your skin is very very dry. It'll give you just a tad bit of moisture, to be honest. It's not enough to quench the thirst of a dry skin, so it's not ideal for dry skin people. It's not ideal even for combination skin. Like, I have combination skin, but in winter time, nope, it's not enough. I need definitely more layer of moisture on my skin. The third con is that this is a moisturizer. Now, it's only a con if you are very particular about your skincare, and I am to an extent. So if you know anything about the skincare products and how they work on the skin, you will know that the fastest or the deepest penetrating skincare products are the ones that are in the form of essence or serums or ampules, which is why they are used first. Anything that is getting thicker in consistency goes in the later stages of application, and also takes that much amount of time to get into the skin. The easiest, the fastest component to get into your skin is anything in the form of a serum, and I would like my actives to be in the form of a serum, and which is why you will see most actives are available in the market in the form of serums, because A, they are actives, and B, they being in the form present in the form of a serum will make the penetration very quick into the skin, and it'll go deep into the skin, and that will make the active work that better. Otherwise, what's the point of it, right? This being a moisturizer, it will not go so deep, first of all, because it's in a moisturizer form. It will not go so deep, so I kind of feel it's a waste of 25% of L-ascorbic if it's going to go in the like third or fourth layer. Unlike serums, which will go further down. I would have really loved if this would have come in the form of a serum, but since it's in the form of a moisturizer, yeah, be rest assured it will not go as deep. So those were the pros and cons. Will I repurchase it? I don't intend to buy it again in the winter time, because, and keep in mind, I'm reviewing this in the winter time. I started using it when the weather was getting cold and the air is getting dry. So during this particular time period, I would not recommend to use it if you have a dry to a very dry skin, or even a combination skin. However, if you have oily to very oily skin, then this is perfect for you, because it is pretty matte. But for me, it is just way too matte. I don't like its texture. I don't like its taste. I don't like the fact that it's an active in the form of a moisturizer, and that's why I'm not going to buy this again. So overall, it's a good moisturizer. It's nothing bad in the moisturizer. It all boils down to your personal preference, and whatever reasons I have said that I will not buy this again are my personal reasons. But will I recommend it? Yes, you can definitely go ahead and buy it. It's $6.99. It's very affordable, and most likely you will get it anywhere in between 500 to 650 के बीच में आपको मिल जाएगा. अगर आप बहुत लकी रहे तो आपको 500 के नीचे भी मिल जाएगा ये. So it's very affordable. affordable that way. It lasts pretty long. Like me and my husband both use it. One pump is enough for your face, and you know, just a tad bit more for the neck area, and it lasts really long. So that was it for this Derma 25% vitamin C matte moisturizer. I really hope you have liked it. If you have any questions, comment section is open. If you have enjoyed this video and found it useful, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell icon. I release videos every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you again in my next one. Till then, all of you take care, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Bye.